Please.
Thank you, Madam Chair. It's a pleasure to serve. I want to tell a story about my own background and how it relates to the concept of culture-led growth. I grew up in the 70s and 80s in the northwest of England in a town called Prescott, a town about 15 miles or so from my Southport constituency, and a town that was dominated for decades by the factory site of an industrial cable manufacturer. The town adopted the cable factory almost as a part of its identity. You could ask anyone for miles around, and they'd say, "Oh, Prescott, that's where they make the cables." The town's football club is still called Prescott Cables. When I was a little boy, I used to make Lego models of the machinery that I could see through the factory gates that I passed on my way to school. The factory hooter that told the workers when their shift was open could be heard all over the town. And on New Year's Eve, it would blow, especially at midnight, to bring in the new year. The extent to which that place was important to the town cannot be overstated. And then they closed the factory down. Hundreds of jobs gone, well-paid jobs. The next generation of lads growing up there weren't going to be making models of the factory out of Lego anymore. But there's nothing special about this. This is a story that's repeated everywhere, but there is a positive element. Because over the last decade, the town's been transformed, and it's been transformed through culture. There's long been a rumour, probably untroubled by fact, that in the 1590s, William Shakespeare visited Prescott to escape the plague. And so, based on this rumour, 20 years ago, a small group of cultural practitioners decided to build an Elizabethan-style 500-capacity theatre on the site of an old big bus stop in the town. People laughed, the council leader laughed. The council leader actually said, "When I announced the plan in the council chamber, people started laughing." And yet they're not laughing now, because there is indeed a playhouse on the site of that bus stop. It's training young people up in the creative industries, in arts, in performance. The £40 million capital investment that was brought in was only the start of the story, though, because the theatre is attracting people back into the town. It's got a positive multiplier effect. The jobs are coming back. Cafes are opening where there used to be bookmakers. There's a community arts organisation now going into schools to inspire children into a career in the creative industries. And it wouldn't surprise me if some of those children will start building Lego models of the playhouse. Because here's the point, right? Destiny is not set in stone. The town has not got its destiny set in stone. It can be changed. Commitment to cultural infrastructure can reverse a downward slide. Change can happen off the back of cultural improvements. It's my hometown that proves it, but we've done similar in my new home in Southport since I got elected. We've got a year of culture in 2026. There's going to be an incredible sound and light installation taking over the town, turning it into a giant rainbow. There'll be an outdoor ballroom in April with 150 years of music and dance played out. And our favourite works of fiction are coming to life on the streets of the town in October. Check out southport2026.com for more details. Because we know that this is what a town of culture can do. It allows the kids of today to look back in wonder, and in 50 years' time to tell their grandchildren they were there.
Sarah Green.